Welcome back, you guys. Those of you that are new here, my name is BB Austin and I do spiritually related videos. If that is something that you are interested in, please hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you can see whenever I post a video. Now, I'm doing this video because I have now been doing tarot for close to a year. And I have actually had more people that are trying to get into it and they're looking for decks. So I wanted to show off my tarot collection. So this isn't me being egotistical. I just want to show you guys some of the decks that I use that I find the most helpful, especially when I'm doing readings on myself or for others. So I'm going to show you my tarot decks. So the first deck that I ever got was the Fountain Tarot deck. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna have to flip it so you can see. So this is like your standard tarot deck that's usually like, you know, the death card, all of that different stuff. I'm saying this because I know some people aren't too familiar with this. But the deck is actually really pretty. I just love some of the cards on here. So see, like, that's strength. Another one that I like on here is, I like the Fool on this deck too. So the Fountain Tarot is the first deck that I ever laid hands on. It was the easiest to try to remember when I started getting into it. But I do have some more like standard tarot decks that I have. I do have one more standard tarot deck that I find helpful. So Fountain Tarot. I'm gonna make sure I put all of these in the description below if any of you guys are interested in them. The other deck that I got, and I got this fairly recently, a few months back, is the Light Seers Tarot deck. So this one, guys, this deck is so gorgeous. So this particular deck, just look at that. Another one I love is the, let me see if I can, I like the Magician. I love the Death card on here. And, y'all bear with me now. The King of Wands. That's my baby right there. Look at him. Ain't he sexy? But the only downside to this deck that I've noticed, I kind of didn't like at first when I first got it, the way like the card was made. See, it's kind of weak. However, it was actually really good to do flip throughs on. So like to do like a shuffle was super simple. I did like that eventually. So now I go to this one more than I do the Fountain Tarot. The Fountain Tarot's card stock is a bit thicker. I want to show you guys that too. See, it's compared to this. See how that just, but I will say that the Fountain Tarot has been beat up. I've used it in so many readings. I probably should think about replacing it. Also, I have to say, because some people never know how to really choose a deck, I'm going to just put this little in the middle here, a little Easter egg, I guess. But usually just go with what feels right. Whatever deck that I see, if it's calling out to me, I get it, man. It's never really anything too deep into it. Some people may be different, but for me, I just pick. Then another deck that I have, now this is an Oracle deck. So an Oracle deck does not have as many cards as a like standard tarot deck. So I think a standard tarot deck is like 64 or 74 or something like that. So when it comes to oracles usually do more inside work within that. So it's a little bit different than like your regular deck. Usually they differ. Like, for example, when I'm using this deck or the Fountain Tarot deck, they're basically the same meanings as long as you know what like Two of Wands is, Three of Wands. It's going to have all of those particular cards in it. These do not have suits like the regular tarot deck. 78, I am so sorry, right there, duh, 78 card deck. But these are more so like See, like this one says like take charge with authority, and this one says like you are not alone, but it's a little bit different. This deck, I don't know if I mentioned the name, Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards by Kyle Gray. Kyle Gray actually has some really pretty tarot cards. Oh my God, he does some amazing work. But these I will say I use these more when I first started. I haven't used these in a while, but that's okay, because, you know, I got a bunch of them for different reasons, you know. But this one is really great. I really like this deck, and I love the back. Look at how pretty the back is of the deck. It's so pretty. Then we have, now this is one of my absolute favorites, you guys. This Oracle deck I actually got on a whim. I had looked at it, perused, if that's even a word, perused past it on Amazon, and then I looked it up, and then I just had to buy it. So it was already for like pre-order, and then luckily by the time I bought it, it wasn't pre-order. And it's called A Yogic Path. Now, mind you that this actually comes in a bigger box. It comes with a book. Hold on. Comes with this book. Look at this. It's gorgeous. With like all the meanings in them. It's just such a pretty tarot deck. But this one I love when I'm trying to figure out what chakra blockages that I have going on with myself. I love dealing with this one. And I mean, the artwork is just gorgeous. I just love it. And the back, look at the back. It's so pretty. This one is like great for, like, I usually love using this after meditation specifically, and figuring out where I'm having blockages at. It does include like deities in it, and I know Krishna is in here. I will say it's possible to massacre the names of some of these cards because they're like based on like yoga and India. You see like the name. Like some of these are just really hard to pronounce, but oh my God, such a great insight with a lot of things that you need done. Absolutely love this one. And it's really helped a lot of my clients too with readings that I've done for them. So that was Yogic Path. And then I also have, this is recent, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. All of these from here on out are all Oracle, so you know. This one tells me exactly what it is that I need in the time being. This is what, and I love doing this for clients as well, because sometimes you don't even personally know what you need, and this really dives deep into it. So we have like sound healing and be still, nourish your temple. You need to travel. That was another one that's in there. You need a sacred bath, ritual bath. It is just an amazing deck. I really love this one. Oop, let me try to show you. Alone Time. It's a really nice deck to see what it is that you need, because sometimes we know what we want, but we don't know what we need, you know? So this one is a very helpful deck. This one also has like a pretty little background too. So that's definitely one of my top favorite decks that I own. Then I have this one I just got like a month ago. It's called the Healing Mantra deck. And this one I usually, if you're on my Facebook page at all, this is the one that I usually draw from to do like a mantra of the day. I will say the only downside I have about it is I feel funny about words being on the top, on the back end of the deck. Because it makes me indecisive if I should pull or not. But other than that, it's like, it's pretty cool to do, even if you want to do it for yourself and have like a mantra for the week or for the day that you just want to recite during meditation. It's really nice to have. So it's some really nice mantras in there, and anytime that I pull from it, it's exactly what I need. So I really love this deck as well. Really calming colors on this. They're all like yellow, lavender. I love it. Each of these always come with like a little manual book for a deeper understanding if you need it, and it'll explain a little bit more in depth about how you should go about receiving the mantra, if you will. Each book like explains deeper to each one pertaining to whichever deck that it's in. And now the one that I just bought, and this one, you guys, I was really excited about. If you guys had seen like my video talking about like a past life vision, it was really pushing me to really do some past life healing work on myself. And I just got this one. I had my eye on this one for a while, but I wanted to make sure it was the right deck. But it's called Reincarnation Cards, Awakening a Far Memory. And this one will tell you one of your past lives, where it was, what your job was, how you died. It's really nice. I will say that it was a little bit confusing for me to figure out at first. And it comes with like a huge book to explain, and they have like different backgrounds depending, so each one like stands for like the job, the place, how you died, all of that. So like, see, that one's like fear, education, Celtic. So it tells all the different places. So usually I pulled on it because I have a scar on my head that I don't know where it came from, and it turns out it's actually from a past life. So this was one reason that I actually got this deck, was to dive deeper into that and maybe invoke some visions. But really nice tarot deck. Love this one. So those are, let me make sure I'm not lying to you guys. Those are all of my tarot decks that I currently own. If you guys like any of them that you saw or anything, I'm going to make sure that I leave the links in the description below. Also, I want to thank those of you that recently subscribed and liked my videos. I am like so grateful that you guys are loving my videos. This one may be like slightly different, but I did it because I know a lot of people have been actually trying to get into tarot and they don't know what decks to get and they're scared to buy them. And I thought that this might be helpful to see some like, you know, cute decks that I find helpful when I do readings. And if you guys like the video, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you can see whenever I post a video. Also, I have a metaphysical store that I own. So I actually do aura baths. I do money oil. If you're interested in any of those things, I will leave the link to it down below to my Facebook page so you can contact me if you're interested. I also do readings. So please inbox me for more info if you're interested. I will also leave my email down there as well if you just want to email me to ask me about the aura baths or the money oil. But I will talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot.